Yeah, let me ask you a question, okay? Think about it. Think of your mother, father, brother, sister. Think of any of your relatives, okay? And your friends, whomsoever. If you notice one thing, the people who know you, who are close to you, there's always a tendency to take you for granted. It's so funny, it's like I'll give you an example so as to make you understand. Now, some of you follow my videos and you see my work and you see my channel and you see my posts, and some of you have respect for me and some of you are very kind. Okay. In fact, I get clients who pay me money. They pay me money per hour. Okay? Because my business model is, my time is money. So my business model is money and people pay me a lot of money. Oh, the number of mushrooms that they've got is huge. I better go and tell my wife, because my wife likes these mushrooms. This guy has got a whole bag of mushrooms. My wife likes, because it is her speciality. Don't mind. Anyway, these videos are never planned. So, people who generally know us, our own relatives, our own friends, they tend to take us for granted. They always do. Okay? Like I told you, there are so many people who pay me money. In fact, I've told you there have been clients who have paid me $10,000, $20,000. There was even this big deal for $100,000, but that's a very rare one, very, very rare. Okay, forget it. Let's not go to such big numbers. Let's look at $200 an hour. I'm sure that you can believe. Okay, 207. Okay, I've been paid that. I get paid $500 an hour. Last week I got $1,500 for a business based consultation. Annie? That's how I call my wife. Annie, they get one full bag, full plastic bag of mushroom. Very big bag. You take scooter, just go see.
Oh, now I see.
He get full plastic bag, full.
I think same mushroom.
Yeah, right.
That day, no?
Yeah, you want to go see?
Because
This cheap mushroom, okay. She's whispering cheap. Okay. Anyway, but don't show them you come here. If you show them you come here, they all will come here.
yes, sir. I say that my mushroom.
Okay. So anyway, sorry. So what happens is, by the way, this might surprise you. My wife takes food from the forest. Forest, these leaves and all that. She actually takes leaves and even ants. Ants, no? Like you must have seen Chinese people eat cockroaches, rats and all that. They don't eat because they are disgusting people. They eat because of poverty. They lived in the forest. They have to learn to eat from the forest. Even I used to think Chinese people eat cockroaches and ants, and how disgusting, dirty people. But then when you see poor people who live in the forest and who eat, my wife can, like, I can't identify any of these leaves. My wife will go pluck some of the leaves and something she'll pull from the ground. She'll bring it home, she'll wash it, she'll cut it, and it becomes like a kind of a soup. So see, all of them are taking mushrooms. So it's unbelievable, man. They can live off the earth, and ants and all that they take and make something. I've tasted it, like ants, eggs and all that. There's a taste. In fact, chicken we eat. You see the foreigners and white, they eat only the breasts, they eat only the legs. But these people eat the intestine, they eat the liver, they eat the insides. You might say this is disgusting, but do you know during war, people who have gone to war, even the whites, when they went to war, they realized they have to survive. So if they would kill a animal, whether it's a seagull or whatever, every piece of that animal was food. They wouldn't throw anything. That is why even chicken feet, they eat. They eat the head of the chicken, they eat the neck of the chicken. Means not just like that, they cook it properly, fried, crispy. I've eaten all this. So I understand where they're coming from. Anyway, that's only when you travel the world and expand your horizons you learn. Otherwise, when you're in the shell of ignorance, you don't. So I was saying that, my clients or whoever, they pay me money. But do you know that my family, apart from 2 people, and those 2 are very successful, apart from these 2 people, nobody else in my family, nobody, has paid me money. Now, I'm not asking them to pay money. In fact, I'm ready to give them guidance for free. My own family members, guidance for free. They don't want it. Do you know, my own family people, they don't even regard that I am fit enough to give them advice. In fact, it's so funny, whenever we sit and talk and discuss, they just keep quiet. That is when I was young, not now. So what I've realized is, your own friends, your own family, people who know you, they'll forever take you for granted. No matter what you do, no matter what, you can never get the respect out of them. Because they'll always say, I know a man, when he was small, I say, bloody saw him in diapers. So there's this saying, familiarity breeds contempt. Because they know you, they feel they can disrespect you. They take you for granted. In fact, there's this beautiful YouTube video I want you to watch. Let's see if I can put the link below. Indra Nooyi, Indra Nooyi, who took on the leadership helm at Pepsi. Indra Nooyi, when she got the promotion or the call to take on the leadership of Pepsi, she went home to share this great news. Because you're a legend. You are at the helm of a global brand. You're the CEO or whatever. I mean, it was such a big thing. So she went and to tell her mother, Mom, I've been promoted or whatever. Her mother told her, did you bring the vegetables, or did you bring bread, or did you bring milk? That is her response. She said, no. Now will we cook and all that? Go and bring. You have to prepare for your husband or something. Actually, even though it sounds funny, it's really sad. Not just because she's a woman and not because of the Indian culture. It's a fact that people who, our own family, our own friends, our own inner circle, people who know us, they take us for granted. That is why from a very small age means, I think by the time I was my 20s, 25s, I realized it's no use hanging around with these people, the church crowd. Even though my father is Keralite, it's real father, my mother and my stepfather, Mangaloreans, born in Bombay, raised in Dubai. So we had a Mangalorean Bombay kind of culture. So most of our friends and inner circle were Mangaloreans or from Bombay. Now they call it Mumbai. They're totally useless. And Mangaloreans, knowing Mangaloreans, my mother, they're the biggest backstabbers on the planet. Good Lord. See, I even said God's name. Being an atheist. They're such a disgusting lot, these Mangaloreans. Simple reason being is they were like these lower caste people who then got introduced to Christianity or whatever. So they want to be cool, want to be like hip. Let's say Goans and Mangaloreans have a major ego clash. You know, in fact, all these Christians of India, no, whom we get, all our Christians, they were once the lower caste of India, of Hindus and Muslims and all. And you know, when this Christian missionary said, accept God and you will be equal to all, and so they wanted compassion and love and all that. That's not to say all Mangaloreans are bad. I have Mangalorean friends who are there and clients, but the majority, I personally prefer to keep away from Mangaloreans. Seriously, the disgust that I feel when I see these Mangaloreans. They are, imagine, my family were Mangaloreans. I can't stand them. I cannot stand Catholics, you know, Roman Catholics. These Christians, they are the know-it-all and they'll take people for granted. Yeah, if you have money, they'll kiss your ass. Otherwise, no. I've had such miserable memories that right from the age of, I think, 25 or so, I started to keep away from them. Mangalorean crowd and Catholic crowd, and I'm glad I did that, because that opened up the doors for different nationalities, different cultures, different people, different human beings. You know, when you are in like a frog in a well, and you only know these other people, you'll think the whole world is that. That's why a Muslim who's only born and raised in a Muslim family, in a Muslim country, with a Muslim community, he thinks everything is only Muslim and Islam. That's why people who travel around the world have gone to Germany, France, Europe, India, Thailand, Vietnam. People who have traveled around the world, they have such an amazing perspective. Their personalities are different. Like, for example, me, you look at me. Which part of me looks like Mangalorean? Which part of me looks like Keralite? Which part of me looks like Indian? I'm not saying that this is modern or hip or cool. It's just, it's not like the typical Indian thing, you know. And that is why I realized, for peace of mind, for my own happiness, it's better to keep away from these people, man. They can really fuck up your head. So I've kept away, and I'll tell you, it's an amazing, beautiful peace of mind. Peace of mind. Where these people don't make fun of you, these people don't put you down, these people don't take you for granted. You know, all my business, all my money that I've made is made from people I don't know. People who have just met me. In fact, they say, no, it's never the known people who will help you, it's unknown. They call them unknown angels. That is why anyone tells, hey, Loy, remember me, I'm your friend. Remember me, school days. Remember me, college. Remember me, I'm your relative. Hi, how are you? Bye. Why do you think I stay away in Thailand? I prefer my wife's family. Nice, humble people. In fact, my mother, I don't allow my mother to talk to my child at all. I don't want my child to know that lady like my mother and stepfather and these people exist. I prefer. For what? Tell me for what? So they can spew their fucking judgments. Oh, why is she like this? Oh, why is her face like that? Oh, does she know how to behave? Oh, is she a Christian? Does she pray to Jesus? Fuck off. I don't need to answer all your shitty questions. That's why whenever my mother sends me a message, I read. Relatives, I don't want to talk to them. They're only there to gossip and find out what's the news and share it. That's why these clannish people, who never achieve anything, they huddle together. Birds of the feather flock together. But someone who is exceptional, who is successful, they'll not have time for all this shit. And they'll never mix around with these relatives, friends, and this and that. They'll be busy. That's how I am. I follow the same principle with my wife, with the people in the family who know me, and even with my own daughter. I'll make sure that she doesn't take the mother or me for granted. My wife doesn't take me for granted. We have to make sure you put, I don't know, you call it protocols in place. Always remind my wife, Don't take this relationship for granted. I can still divorce you. I can still leave you. I'm earning my own money. I can get any girl I want. Still a man. So don't take it for granted. Don't take the blessings, the food, the water, the house. Don't take it for granted. Even with my daughter, very strict as a father. Where she has to listen, she has to listen. So that's how people don't take you for granted. Anyway, wanted to share this with you. How your own people, circle of friends, family, sometimes best to keep away from. Seriously, peace of mind. It's so funny, you know. The world takes my advice, except this great family of mine. People who know me, friends, who make fun of me. Because they think I'm the same guy from school days. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Don't need to know you. That's why I'm not part of any of these school WhatsApp groups and all that. Total shit. Anyway, man, what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Okay? You guys take care.